Hi everyone, I'm Danielle, and my mission is to make English and IELTS simple and accessible for everyone. So this is my first ever video, also my first ever online class with no students. So I hope that you could treat this video as a lesson, and over the next 90 days, I would take you on a step-by-step journey, starting from the very basics up to IELTS Band 5 to Band 6, with the tips and tricks in order to ace your IELTS band score. So this series is designed especially for those who don't know where to start and want an affordable, time-saving alternative to expensive courses. Okay, so let's dive into this class today. So welcome to my class, and today we're starting with lesson number 1. So in lesson number 1, we will cover 3 main parts. First, we will practice self-introductions and learn how to make a good conversation when meeting new people. Second, we will go through numbers, both cardinal and ordinal numbers, so you can use them confidently. And finally, we will learn how to tell the time and ask for the time. So, my goal is to keep every class simple, clear, and light. So even if you're busy, you can still join in and gain real progress. But before we start the class, please remember that success is built not from one big step, but in the courage to keep learning day after day. So, that is also the motto in my class, and I hope that you can remember and also apply it to your everyday life. Okay, so now let's move on to the first section, which is also the main ideas of this class, which is self-introduction. So in this lesson, we will meet two friends, one boy and one girl. And my first question to you is, what are their names? And so you're going to listen to the audio and then find out their names, all right?
Hello, I'm Jessica.
Hi, Jessica. My name is Lucas.
How do you spell your name?
It's spelled Lucas.
Nice to meet you, Lucas.
Nice to meet you, too. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you? Are you good today?
Yes, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay, great. So we just listened to their conversation. So what is the girl's name? What do you think? That's right. She is Jessica. And the boy's name is Lucas. Very good. So now let's listen one more time. And this time you can pay close attention to how they introduce themselves and think about what makes a good first conversation.
Hello, I'm Jessica.
Hi, Jessica. My name is Lucas.
How do you spell your name?
It's spelled Lucas.
Nice to meet you, Lucas.
Nice to meet you, too. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you? Are you good today?
Yes, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay, so this is the second time. So from this second time, we pay close attention to how they talk to each other, right? So there are some key steps in their dialogue. First, they greet each other and say their names. For example, hello, I'm Jessica. And if the name is hard to spell, a person can ask, how do you spell your name? And after knowing the name, it is polite to say, nice to meet you, or nice to meet you too. And finally, to show friendliness, they ask about health by saying, how are you today? And we reply, I'm good, thanks. So that is the basics of the introduction to one another when you meet new people. So let's take a look at some of the expressions that you can use to greet someone or to when we meet someone new. Okay, so there are many polite ways to greet someone, not just the common phrase like nice to meet you. You can say glad to meet you, which means that you are happy to be introduced. Or you can use a more formal phrase like it is a pleasure to meet you. So this one sounds more polite and is especially common in professional or work situations. And don't forget, besides greetings, you can also ask some simple questions to your new friend, such as, what's your name? Or how do you spell your name? To show care. Or how are you today? Or are you good today? So these are the questions that you can use. All right, so let's move on to the next part, vocabulary expansions. You already learned about basics conversations when meeting someone new. Now, we will expand our vocabulary with some other conversations as well. Now, let's look at the slide and then tell me, what does this exercise ask us to do? That's right. We need to listen and fill in the blanks to complete 5 conversations. And what kind of information are we missing in each blank? Exactly. We are missing the names of the people being asked. So, this time, listen carefully and write down the correct names in the blank. You will listen as many times as you want, but in this video, I only provide the audio one time only.
What's Josh's last name?
His last name is Smith. It's Smith.
Sorry, what's your name again?
Okay, my first name is Cameron, and my last name is spelled Diaz.
Excuse me, what's her name?
Diana, and her last name is spelled Serra.
What is Mr. Smith's first name?
It's spelled Johnsson. Johnson.
Who is the man in the middle?
He is my friend Alex.
Okay, that is our exercise. Now, let's see, what did you fill in the blanks? Okay, so for number 1, we have the Josh's last name. So his last name is Smith. Smith. For number 2, the answers is Cameron, and the last name is Diaz. For number 3, we can see that her name is Diana, and her last name is spelled Serra. And the fourth one, what is Mr. Smith's first name? It's spelled Johnsson, Johnson. And the last one, the friend's name is Alex. So that is the answers to our problem. So now, from these conversations, we can see that there are some of the vocabularies that we have not studied. For example, the word last name or first name. Now, let's look at some key vocabularies for today's lesson, taken out from the 2 conversations that we just learned in today's lesson. We will go through them one by one, so make sure to repeat after me and then write them down. For the first vocab, we say spell, spell. So, to spell means to write or say the letters of the word in the correct order. For example, can you spell your name? It is spelled Diaz. First name, first name. So, your first name is the name that you were given when you were born. For example, my first name is is Diana. Middle name. Middle name. Some people also have a middle name, which is placed between the first name and the last name. For example, we have Lucas John Smith. So here, John is the middle name. And the last vocab is last name. Last name. So, your last name is your family name. We usually use it for formal situations or when talking to people we don't know very well. So, for example, my last name is Smith. Okay, so these are the vocabularies that I need you to remember. Try to remember them because you'll need them for the next activities. So for the next activity, it is your turn to practice. Let's go through some simple questions and answers about names. I'll ask the questions first, and then I will give you the time to answer out loud. So are you ready? Let's go. My first question is, what's your name? Very good. You can say, my name is, or it's. The second one, what's your first name? You can say, my first name is, or it's. What's your last name? So, my last name is, or we also have one more option is, my family name is. What's your middle name? Excellent. Your middle name can be used as my middle name is or it's. So, how do you spell your name? You can say it is spelled. For example, it is spelled Lucas, Lucas. So when I say to you, nice to meet you, you say, nice to meet you too, or it is a pleasure to meet you. What about, how are you today? Very good. Please remember that you should ask the other person, like, I'm fine, thanks. What about you? Or the last question is, are you good today? And you say, I'm doing good. I'm good, thanks. How about you? Great job, everyone. You already learned about basics conversations when meeting someone new. You also learned about some expressions to say nice to meet you or to say it is a pleasure to meet you. You also learned some questions to ask someone when you first meet them for the first time. And you also learned about some vocabularies about names. And I hope that this information is useful for you for your everyday life. Then that's it. Okay, and that's a wrap for today's class. Thank you so much for sticking until the end. I hope that you will practice and use the vocabulary as well as the expressions that we learned in today's class. So, please remember that it is not about doing everything perfectly at once, but it's about consistency and celebrating your achievement along the way. Okay, so this is Learn with Danielle, and I hope to see you in the next class as well. Bye bye. Baby, give me